You can get an extra 1 to 2 runs each and every game in baseball or softball if you practice base running and you practice base running strategies at every one of your practice. You don't have to do it for hours at a time, anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. And I assure you, your fellow coaches won't be doing it. Most of them don't do it. They just coach base running from the third base coaching box when a player gets to like second or third base. You're much better off as a coach showing them what to do rather than just telling them. I'm Marty Schupak for Schupak Sports. Schupak Sports has 50,000 video clips coming. Please subscribe. We go over a lot of different things. We have content anywhere from T-ball up to that college scholarship, all sports. Check out this strategy. I call it the bunt man on third. Okay. If there's less than 2 out and you have a base runner at third, okay, the third baseman's here. Usually he'll be in close in a bunting situation. But the batter will bunt down the third base line. As the fielder runs in to field it, the base runner will bounce off the base, okay? Never getting too close or even with the fielder. Keep in mind, basic fundamentals, you always want him to go in foul territory. The fielder picks up the ball. Now, the base runner doesn't break for home until the fielder releases the ball to first base. I've seen fielders in youth baseball, little league, that are pretty smart kids, and sometimes their coach will train them to fake the throw, and they'll turn around. If the guy broke, they can just run up and tag him. They have to release the ball, and they must slide. They have to slide at home. This is like works almost 90% of the time. It works with just about every player in your team. Doesn't matter how fast or how slow they are, but you have to practice this. You have to get players used to it. Now, if you're in a very competitive, let's say, travel team in youth baseball or 12 and under, keep in mind you could have some sharp coaches. They could practice to defend this like I did. When I started doing this, my whole league started doing it. So what I did was I would have the shortstop run over to third, and from where I was coaching, if I thought they could get him out, as the third baseman is starting to field it, he's moving in close. I would yell out the color green. He would pick it up and throw it to third. Most coaches won't do that. It depends how competitive you are, and it depends on the talent of your team. Okay? Great strategy, bunt man on third. As far as resources, I want to recommend, I'll put a link below. Baseball coaching, a guide for the youth coach and parent, has a lot of these strategies in it. It has over 60 sample practices with 300 pictures. I highly recommend you look to pick this up. If you don't have the money, don't buy it. Go to your library reference desk and ask them to purchase it. So that we're going to close this out. We're going to have a seminar later on in a few months on hitting. So keep an eye out for that. I'm going to have some really good hitting coaches that are going to be giving instruction. So for Schupak Sports, until next time, I'm Marty Schupak.